Now that I've burnt all my bridges with Artie and Jose still isn't returning my calls, I've got no one to turn to. Even Paul Clement jumped at the chance to leave. Who can I turn to now in my time of need? Chris? Alan? Alan? What are you two doing here? Well, if anyone doubted it, this confirms I'm clinically insane. Yep, but they're definitely still there. Definitely still there. Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Return of the Rovers. What's this I hear you say? What's all this? It's laziness. That is laziness embodied in me. You join me at the press conference that we're about to have. No suit today. I'm not in trouble for anything for once. Makes a change. Of course I have faith we can stay up. No transfer policy. Oh yes. Should probably show you that before we go through this. Spoilers. Thanks game. Blah blah blah. Don't care. Of course friendlies mean nothing. Oh, it's the same questions every season. It literally is the same questions. You can... Scripted. It's literally scripted. Professional preparation. That's probably the first time those words have ever been uttered about me. As we discussed in the last episode, we are going to be facing Arsenal. But before we get into that, we have a little more transfer news. Some will be disappointed that the entirety of Tiverton has now left Blackburn. Could have made a sex joke out of that. Didn't. I'm obviously growing up. He has moved on to Celtic for not an awful lot of money. He's moved on. He was with us for less than a season. No one really probably cares about him. And hopefully he managed to get a haircut whilst he was on the train up to Glasgow, because that is not a good look for you, sir. On the inbound front, we've got Richie Delat, who we signed on a free transfer. Misclick, damn it, who will be playing second fiddle, or maybe even third fiddle for the right back spot, and possibly even covering for the centre halves should we have any injuries. And we've also brought in Vladimir Weiss, also on a free. Now, me and Vlad, we have a history. None of you know about this, but we have a history. I signed him for Exeter on Football Manager 2009, and he tore it up. He just tore it up. He treated the Premier League like virgins. Yeah. So we have completed pre-season, and we are ready for our first game. Now, aims for this season. I don't think I've ever done aims before, but we're going to have aims. I'm saying aims. This is just logically, this is what you're supposed to do. Get better every season. And if you can't get better, maintain. This is not new. What am I talking about? We all knew it was coming. I've had a tactical change. It's not too dissimilar. I'm going to, put a case forward for myself. It's not too dissimilar. I've just dropped one of the strikers back a little. I had been playing it with two central midfielders, but we're playing Arsenal next. So protection is required. Hence why I've dropped the two central midfielders back into the defensive midfield positions to add a bit more cover. Oh, I completely forgot. I completely glossed over the fact. I thought we were going to have a new striker. He decided to go to Championship Sheffield Wednesday over Premiership Blackburn. Bear in mind, Premiership Blackburn finished 11th last season. You massive cock. No, that wasn't an unintentional. I'm just calling him a cock. There's no joke there. He's just a cock. You can't even spell milk properly. I'm so sorry, that was awful. Yogi Low is the manager of Arsenal. La 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 low. La 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 low. La 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 lo 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 Yogi. Or whilst we're singing, update on the Georgy Shenikov song. No news. I haven't thought of anything yet. What do you mean you don't know who Georgie is? Georgy Shenikov, the left back we've just bought? Yeah, that guy. Okay, so Malcolm is worth 40 million. Just the 40. Arsenal have pretty much spunked the equivalent of our entire transfer budget on a single player, whereas we've had to rebuild an entire team with that exact same amount of money. That is terrifying. That's just looking at me. Oh god, no, put it away. Those of you with eyes will have seen this little Japan flag. I'm now Japan manager as well as Blackburn manager. It may not last long. The reason being, you can't add the Japanese leagues without editing things, and as this seems to be frowned upon by the majority of people, particularly mid-game, I can't activate the leagues. I thought, that's fine. I'm sure I can get some players from somewhere. One goalkeeper throughout the entire structure, and he's retiring next year. This is not going well already. Anyway, back to Blackburn matters. Despite our rebuild over the summer, I'm thinking lube time again. We've looked good in training. Yes. Oh, I don't even care. I just don't. It's nothing to do with me. That it's not a lie, is it? Is that even Joe? Like, you've got a accent over the E. Maze? Oh, devious and indifferent. So does that mean he doesn't really care whether he's going to... Never mind. So, lots of changes from the end of last season to the start of the next, which is now the current. When does the next season become the current? Today is when the next season becomes the current season. In fact... Oh, cock. I've just realised I've got David Raya in goal still. I said I was going to leave him out. Can I? Damn it. So, unfortunately, through my mistake, David Raya starts in goal. We have a back four of Yuri, Mitrovic, Vallejo, and Kyle Walker. Yuri stepping in for the injured Shenikov, who is yet to have his song written. But something's being worked on. Andrea Poli and Zuccolini, or Bruno, as I think I'm going to start calling him, because Zuccolini is a fucking mouthful. No, that is not... Well, just because I make frequent penis-related jokes does not mean everything I say is penis-related, or jizz-related, or just stop with your filth, alright? It doesn't help anyone. An attacking midfield trio of Vladimir Weiss, Juan Cazares, and Kasper Kusk. Oh, I love that name. Alliterative names are just the best, aren't they? Like Sydney Sam. That you just sign him because of his name. Okay, that's the reason why I signed him. And he's also out today, whilst we're mentioning Mr. Sam, with Zach Clough up front on his own. That took a long time to get through that team. Editing Matt, activate. It's Samu's first time in a competitive match to prove his salt with the team talk. No, not the team talk. The opposition instructions that I've said I'll never use and now have started using. Let's see what he says. Never type mark Oxlade-Chamberlain. Okay, we're going in hard on everyone. No. I fear this is going to just cause us to have lots of cards. Also notice that Aaron Ramsey's actually playing, so let's hope no more celebrities actually die as a result of him scoring. Right. The pressure isn't on us. We are indeed the underdogs. Oh, they are loving the calm approach today. I've cocked it up already. Oh, gained confidence. Who is gaining confidence? Mr. Kusk. I'm going to just say Kasper. He's a friendly... Actually, he is fairly pale. He resembles a ghost. Let's get going. We want replays. Goals. Do we get an early break? 20 seconds. This is the opening highlight. It has... every time. Okay, we've dealt with that. Kusk on the ball. Plays into Cazares. He's got Clough ahead of him. Clough now just on the halfway line. Driving into space. Arsenal are backing off. They continue... what was that? You pathetic excuse for a human being. That was quite harsh. So Lamar with the ball for us to Ramsey, the danger man for celebrities anyway. Chamberlain cutting aside on Zuccolini's just gone right through him and injured him. Excellent, he's going to have to go off. We're struggling for possession here. I think perhaps having the two deep players is not helping. So I'm going to put them back where they were. Oh, I've cocked that up. Let's go. So, Cazares with a ball to Clough on the halfway line. I'm itching my nose because it's, well, itchy. That's why you scratch things. Maybe I should do an episode where I just talk entirely like Yoda. Willem's ball's on. Alexis in penalty area he is. Rhea saves. Damn it, that didn't work. Lamar corner he played in. Oh, that is why Kyle Walker, you piss stain. One of the, I'm not going to say stalwarts of last season, but one of the remaining players of last season that we still have in our books, has not done so well. And Malcolm with a strike, and Raya palms it onto Walker, who doesn't do a lot on the post. In fact, he was literally just standing there. So between them, what's the... do we break here? Are we breaking? Clough holds the ball up well. Plays into Cazares. Cazares still with the ball. Plays out wide to Walker. Can he make amends for the previous error? Well, if that's not a foul... Well, you deserve to get injured for that, Alexis Sanchez. Because he should have been blown up. Not like with a bomb or anything, but the ref should have stopped play. Wow, we've moved well on past this point I'm still talking about. Polly into Clough. Clough on the... Weiss is through. Can he take on Bellerin? He's taken on Bellerin. Weiss is still with the ball. And a Black... I said, oh, Black. The resulting corner from the goalkeeper's save, that's easier to say. Nothing comes of it. No. Every time I say come, I'm going to have to start changing come to go, aren't I? Because you're just going to think I'm talking about penises again. Vallejo wide on the left-hand side, back out to Polly, who just drives in, and a Black with the save. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce his name, because I'll just sound like I'm saying a Black. Like, yeah, you know. Arsenal probably coming again. Oh, shit. Bollocks again. Then that are on the attack again. And Malcolm finishes with a plum. Well, that's what 33-something million gets you. A player who scores goals. Walcott with the cross in. And then Malcolm, completely unopposed, nods it in past the ailing Ray, who looks like he's got massive oven gloves on. Purple oven gloves. Hang on. Hang the shit on. Look. He looks like he's got massive oven gloves on. Wasn't lying. Oh, it's all going to piss shit bollocks. Malcolm, he's got... Oh, I think we're going to have to either... drop slightly deeper, because Malcolm is pissing all over our defenders at the moment. Okay, so we've made a few more tweaks just to personnel, which has resulted in a few changes. So Igalo has now come on, he's now a complete forward, and changed Clough to a second striker, because why the f*** not? Team talk has gone well, everyone is ready and raring to go. We've also dropped it down to standard, see if we can give ourselves a bit more time. Walcott dispossessed by Clough, can we counter? No, because he's then... for Pete's sake. Alexis is an absolute machine. He's been injured for most of the game and he's still bloody going. Raya... Oh... Can we get rid? And Willems just makes a hash of that, to be quite frank. I dare say this is not a good match to start fanning around. Right, we're going attacking. We have nothing to lose. We're already losing. We have 35 minutes left. Let's do something. But that change to attacking has done literally nothing. I feel maybe Malcolm is through and Raya makes a fantastic save. Why does he have to do that when he's not supposed to be playing? Get rid. I know I'm faffing with tactics. Right, we want to close down some more. They're getting too much time on the ball. Walker, oh, Jesus Christ, man. We're now having a very poor showing. We're not playing particularly well at all. Polly, plenty of time. Polly. I might just put a Y. Igalo. Oh, this is nice though. Cazares driving forward. He's got plenty of... Polly on the edge of the area. Deserves a goal. Vice. Yes. You better stay there. Stay. Do not move. Right. That was a good goal. Let's do more of that, please. And here we have the 3D replay. Cazares drops it into Polly on the edge of the area, and then Vice stays on side and slots it in. Oh, Filthy, filthy, beautiful play. And here we go. What a pass that is. Malcolm just scythes open a defence, although Cazares picks the ball up. Polly, driving forward again. I love this man already. I do. I love the Polly. Andrea Polly is having an absolute barnstormer. What have we changed? What did we change? I can't even remember. We're just playing Vice as a winger because he's not an inside forward. He has absolutely piss shit finishing. Just made a new swear word up. I think piss shit should be entered into the dictionary. So we're going to bring Olsen on for the last minute. We're going to go overload. I very rarely do this. Garlo, make yourself useful and actually do something. Oh, there we go. He's run down the line. Cross it. Please. Oh, he just can't. He can't do anything useful. Time is whittling away. Bellerin is streaming down that right-hand side for Arsenal. Alexis on the edge of the area on the right-hand side. Is he going to do anything? Bellerin, his little friend, Ozil, he wasn't even remotely offside. Good. At least we get to see David Raya's other gloves again. Maybe he should stick to baking rather than goalkeeping because that was piss poor. It's 3-1 against Arsenal. Should I be disappointed? I don't know. An indifferent start really to the season. Not ideal. And it's only going to get worse because we've got Spurs next. Should have closed down Ozil. That's basically the lessons we should have learned. Ozil and Sanchez, many key passes each. 13 and 12. We knew it was going to be hard, but not necessarily. I'm just going to stop there. I've gained a reputation. Don't you love a natural narrative that fits in line with your personality? In the next episode, we'll cover the end of the transfer window and then skip a bit ahead, and we'll probably bring you a live commentary against West Ham from the Olympic Stadium, because that's where they play now. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Return of the Rovers, then please give that like button a little tickle. Look, even stop doing that. Not weird anymore. If you're new to the channel and I've done enough to convince you to come back and watch some more, then please subscribe. But for now, folks, it's goodbye from me. Thanks for watching. I've winked again. Why? Why am I saying why? Bye.